This is more than trading. This is crypto warfare. Hack the code. Break the whales. Take your freedom.
Midnight trades in silence deep. AI hunts while retail sleeps. Sniping blocks with lightning code. I bend the flow, I crack the node. Whales fake, walls I glide through. Charts don't lie, but they do for you. Hack. Crypto works.
Trade like a ghost. Stack without sound.
No trust, just code, speed and surgical guts. Cold wall dreams, bots in sync. I pull the strings before they blink. Spoof detected, I slip and clean. While they drown in red, I print, grin.
No mercy. No margin. No middle.
This isn't Wall Street, it's the chain. Blocks built with digital flame. Whale games fail, I'm first to eat. My algo breeze, it doesn't sleep. Freedom coded, profit raw. I crack the loop, I am the law. Hack it, flip it, own it. Hack it, flip it, own it. Everything I own is silent wealth. No applause, just stealth on stealth. Trade by light, build in dark, transcend the noise. Leave your mark. Hack the crypto markets. They follow charts.
Charts in the smoke, BTC spikes, bears start to choke. Cold eyes, numbers bleed. Only the strong will survive and lead.
Welcome to Transcend Money Community. Today, as every Monday in English, the rest of the days we're doing in Spanish. And let's go for the intense situation we have right now, because we have a huge pump from some altcoins like Solana. Yesterday we had a big pump from Ethereum. Ethereum is in a huge resistance that we can say that is flirting now to explode, right? We have the futures for the traditional markets that they're gonna open in a few minutes. In fact, in 7 minutes. So everything is set up. Sorry, the futures are positive. You can see here. So everything is set up for a pump. Everything is ready for that. Let's see what the whales plan. We're gonna see that in the order books right now from Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Solana, and also we're gonna check the technical analysis of what we have right now for Bitcoin, because Bitcoin obviously is gonna give the trend, it's gonna give the energy. But I think, as yesterday said in the Spanish video, Ethereum is the one that is gonna decide the altcoin season, in my opinion, We're gonna see it in the next minutes if it's gonna be today or tomorrow with the Powell, or the Ethereum price is gonna range also like Bitcoin. That in that case, I think that can bring the flow, if because before what I think is happen is like people with Bitcoin in profits, big profits, they start to swap Bitcoin for Ethereum. Not all of them, but a little bit. And if Ethereum is not pumping or correcting, so it's in a trend, in my opinion, that means that the Ethereum holders, they're gonna swap Ethereum for another coin. And maybe it's what we are seeing right now with Solana, that Ethereum maybe is now in a range, very short range, but it's in a range, and we see Solana pumping and another altcoins. So maybe that liquidity from Ethereum now, meanwhile, the Ethereum is loading energy to break the resistance. It's not one resistance, it's the resistance. It's like 4-year trend line with a huge, with the symmetrical triangle of this cycle, because this is can pump Ethereum to 10,000 or whatever number you want to think. So let's go now with this overview a little bit in Bitcoin on trading view, and then we go for the order book. Let's go for that. So we had these supports and resistance, blah blah blah. Okay, great, but now it's super clear that we have here a trend line that is higher lows, and then we have here sorry, I say higher, lower highs, and here we have lower highs. I don't know what I say. Here we have lower highs, and here higher lower lows, higher lows. So I know I have to improve my English, but this is the way we do it right now. So what I think is a possible scenario is that we have a fake out, and then we have the break. But first, fake out. Fake out means that everyone is gonna think it's gonna go down, and then it's gonna go in and blow up everything. So just to go to catch some stop loss or liquidations, as ever you want to say it. So let's say that's the situation and where the market is placing the money right now. So if we're going for liquidations right now, 12 hours, what do we have is liquidations 117 to 45, and liquidity right now, let's go for an overview. The lowest, so the investors that are waiting to enter long, the lowest price right now with a higher liquidity is 110. So this is the range. And from the upper part, we lost the 129 and 190. And the top now for big liquidity is 121 500. And we lost the 127 200 liquidity. So we went from 200 Bitcoins to now 151. So that's loss. So what I'm seeing right now is like the Bitcoin price has more pressure to sell, and the range where the price can go is quite diverse. But the biggest liquidity right now is in $115,000 with 1,600 Bitcoins. And we had a big long that didn't manage to push the price higher. We had some shorts here, and now they start to appear again. So the Bitcoin price is squishing this channel, so probably it's gonna keep going flat or in range, and the most probable scenario, if it's going down, to bounce in 50,000. If it's very powerful, maybe even 70,000. But I will bet better for the 15,000, in my opinion. 15,000 is unbelievable, the amount of liquidity. Well, that will be for Bitcoin. Let me put now the supports and resistance for the hot prices right now in the order book. We're gonna check right now with the opening of the markets how the investors are betting for different prices, and we're gonna take the top 10 prices with most liquidity and bet for them, bet to see which ones they are. And we can see here the 116. Yesterday we had this support and this resistance, and the price just went there with high precision. Normally that happen if the whales don't try to liquidate people, right? Because in that case, then what they do is like increase the volume and then catch more prices. Wow. So we have 114,000 in hot prices, meaning right now a trader just make a move in the 114,000. So we wanna take that one with more than 270 bitcoins, and it's the top one right now. And from the shorters, the ones that they wanna short the market is sorry, 100. I'm gonna move there. 119,400 and 119,900 with 200 bitcoins. So that will be the range for the hot order book. And we have now the 117. This was in the cold order book, the one I show in with the charts, right? And it's interesting because the big order with more than 1,600 bitcoins, the 115,000, is a little bit cold order, means that probably is a big entity, the one that is placing a lot of money in the 115,000, and probably is gonna be Binance, right? So they're preparing right now a big move. They are loading for a big move. So we have the traditional markets that they probably are opening positive. We have Solana 192 almost. We reached today 193 something, and Ethereum touched the 3,800 something also. We're gonna see in detail now. Okay, keep going, and let's see if we have a big liquidity entering in the market or not. We have a big sell right now in this point. This was the 117,900, and we have a lot of pressure on the price of Bitcoin to keep it there without moving 800. So the 118,500. Look, a lot of liquidity on the top with shorts and longs just touching the price. So the pressure for Bitcoin is incredible right now. It's incredible. I'm gonna place all the 119 and 118. Well, and where is the big order? It's not a hot order, eh? It's not from the small investors, clearly, the 115,000. The small investors are in the 117, 175, the ones that they are scalping, because this is like real-time order book from Binance. Okay, so let's see what do we have in Ethereum, because we see in Bitcoin that the pressure is brutal right now, and in Ethereum it has a little bit more room, but we are now, the yellow lines are prices with more than 3,500 Ethereum. And by the way, before we go into Ethereum, I want to mention that today we had whales movements. If you go into Transcend Money Community, you have the link here for the Twitter. I leave you in the comments down below. And we can see that there were a lot of whales today. We had this one for Bitcoin, almost $40 million, 36 million, 38 million, $38 million in just one trade, one click. So the whales are around us right now, preparing for the big move. And we know how is this. The prices keep steady in a range, everyone get bored, and then we have the big move. For Ethereum, there is a brutal grid of liquidity in the 3,300. 3,300. We didn't check before, but the 117 is quite high. And then the 115 is here, right? Yes, in this spike, I guess. And also, I think because a lot of people is expecting, I think, this fake out first before to push in the prices up. But for Ethereum, the 3,300 is around here, this region. So that will be a dump of 10%, 10% dump. In case these investors that are long, they're right, and the price of Ethereum is going to this direction. We have also quite liquidity in 3,555, that will be around here. So basically where there are big volumes. And then let's check the upper part, the ones that they are long, sorry, the ones they are short. So look, right now, there is a short on top of the price. Is a short or long? No, it's long. There is a long pushing the price right now. There is a long pushing the price. Let me check the order book from here in real time. This is quite spectacular because maybe we're gonna see Ethereum right now pumping. Let's see in real time. If not, we're gonna go to the traditional website of Transcend Money. I think we're gonna go to the traditional one that look, now we have the cold order in 1,000, in 115,000. Okay, let's go to the, here we have the countdown for the macroeconomical calendar, and we can see is now minus 23 hours for the speech of Powell. And then let me check which version we're gonna see. Let's go for the version 2. And I want to see Ethereum, because Ethereum is the one by far with most liquidity and most trading. $26.2 billion in the last 24 hours against 14 billion for Bitcoin and 2.45 million trades for Bitcoin, and for Ethereum 7.83. This is the website of Transcend Money. We're gonna go to Ethereum version 2 and we're gonna see right now, wow. We're gonna go for $38,000 to mark the big trades. And let's see, what do we have here? 2,000. So we have the, wow, just Binance is manipulating all the books. Because when we have these changes of colors means that there are new trades, and that was Binance changing all the prices at the same time. Pretty sure. So we have the top 6 right now with more than 2,000 Ethereum, more than $8 million per price. And look at this, how beautiful is this? We have 4,170 is rising, $4,390 for Ethereum. So let's see if Ethereum can manage to push higher. Here we have right now a long that is trying to push the price up at 3,793.12 with 2.3k Ethereum, about $9 million. Is right now at minus 0.26% of the price, with 35 trades right now, 36. So this is critical. Obviously, the 3,800 is a psychological level, and we're going. I think the volume, the volume start to increase. So let's see if this long is gonna push the price of Ethereum beyond the $4,000. Wow! In real time, Now it's pushing. Let's see it. Let's see it. How this is gonna be. We're gonna go for the 15 minutes. Beautiful. So the top 6 is almost beyond the $4,000 or very close to $4,000. And then there are strong buys around the price right now. 3,755, 3,650, 3,680, 3,300. This is the big one, minus 13%. We can see that now more and more liquidity is entering in the market, more trades. And we keep the long is pushing, and we have a short right now, but this is small. They are small. Still at a little bit higher than 3,800. There are some shorts right now, but they are small still. The biggest one, 1,000 Ethereum, $4 million, 3838 for the price of Ethereum. And still the long pushing the price up. I think it's gonna win right now. Oh, we have a new one. Now we have two very close at zero right now. Where is the price? There's a big short. Wow, now start to enter more and more. So they're trying to push there are some investors that are trying to enter short right now. These ones. Wow, this is gonna be interesting. But still, I think this is Binance pushing the price up this long. We need to see here more than 2,000. Now it's getting okay. 1,450 Ethereums, $5.5 million at 38.22. So now start to increase a little bit the shorts in the market, but still this is bigger. But the fight is getting closer to 38.22. Let's see what's happening. I would like to see at the same time so we have a big fight in this resistance, obviously, but this one indicates me that some big investor look how crazy is this, very close. Oh, you see, and which price is this one? 38.22. Because we are hourly. If we go in 15 minutes, we can see more clear that there is someone trying to push the price right now. I'm gonna go to 2,000 bitcoins. Now it's intense. I'm gonna take out the big trades, and we can see, but this one I don't see in the 30. Because it's 15 minutes and we are real time here. We are real time. In the cold order book, the one I show you is there were like 3,000 average Ethereum, but here we can see it's not 3,000, it's 1,500. So let's see. Seems it's gonna be resistance around 3,850 again, because I think this was the biggest peak, no? We reach 38.30. Okay, so the fight is still here. Wow, Solana is almost 193. I don't know if Tomako is on the chat, but for sure he's happy too. And so this, okay. Wow, Solana is about to blow up the last high, I think. Let's see the altcoins. Cryptobubbles.net. We have 30s, 15% up. Still not a bull run. Trump is pumping also. And Solana is surprisingly now, because Solana don't have the strong resistance that Ethereum right now have. Because I was mentioning yesterday that for me, if Ethereum can break this resistance, the alt season start. and seems we are about to be, it can be today or tomorrow, but right now we have this big fight now. There is a big fight between the bullish and the bearish investors, pushing the price of Ethereum to be basically, where is it now? But let's see for Solana, which is the situation for Solana. We're gonna go to the version 3 for Solana. And then, wow, there is here almost the 200. And I'm gonna go for the, let's do 190. And this one I forgot which one was. This one we're gonna go for 15,000. And then I think this was one. Okay, let's go 40,000. This is the amount of Solanas for the Heatmap. So now we have in this range, because it's very small. Let me see, what do we have? Let's go 177. And the top right now, yeah, this is okay. We can put 200, but because I want to check, it's the same more or less, like the liquidity. So now we have more shorts in no, there is no liquidity in Solana until the 195, because look, it's less than 20,000 for the longs, and for the shorts there's not big ones right now, just the 95,000. So 95 is probably the target. If we go in here, 95 is this one, 99, we are 1 hour, and the 95 is this one. Yeah, it's very close to the price, obviously. So, but at the end I didn't mark the supports and resistance. Let me mark the supports and resistance, and then we go in for the is working well, the audio? I guess yes. No, this is the resistance we have yesterday. Look, now for Ethereum we have this 3,700, 3,000, 3,300. Wow, there is in Ethereum there's a lot of liquidity. I'm gonna just go for the top 7 because they are more than 2,000 Ethereum, and then for the resistance we have the 4,000 obviously, and the 3,950. There we go. There we go. Let's see if it's the day today, or we need to wait for tomorrow for Powell to do some crazy stuff. Okay. So now we have the levels for Ethereum. There are two regions. That one is around 3,000. We have these two regions, 3,700 and the 3,300. There are these two regions basically for Ethereum, right? And the top is 4,000 basically. Between 3,950, this one, and the 4,000 is where are the big bets right now in Ethereum. So let's see if tomorrow morning I wake up and I see Ethereum at 4,000. That will be great again. Okay, thank you very much to everyone. Have very good luck with your positions. You have down below all the links to open an account in Mexc, Bitunix, to have the Twitter account, Telegram, etc. So I wish you very good luck with your trades, and health, love and wealth. See you in the next video.